Hey, y'all. Hey, let me scooch up. I feel so short. I am short. But anyway, how y'all doing today on this fine, what is this? Tuesday afternoon here on the West Coast. You guys on the East Coast, you are winding down your day. Hopefully, you're catching me as you're cooking up dinner on your drive home, whatever it is that you guys are doing. I hope that you are well. First, shout out to you, Joanne. So good to see you. She says, did I get the time wrong? No, if you're a little bit late or you feel like you're a little bit early, it's because, as I explained yesterday, Arizona doesn't observe daylight savings. So I'm going to come on an hour earlier for you guys. So, or is it later? Whatever it is, it's an hour. So anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys are well. I'm doing well. What did I do today? Well, I told you guys yesterday I was tired. And so I went to the gym. I was tired doing my stream, but of course I didn't go right to sleep. I went to the gym, ran around. Um, then I discovered my timestamps weren't on my thing, so I had to redo that again. Really frustrated about that, but it was my fault because I didn't save it. Timestamps on my last stream. If you haven't already, make sure you check that out. But today I chilled today. I was like, no, I'm not. Well, I had already cleaned over the weekend or whatever. But I was like, I'm chilling. And that's exactly what I did until about 2:10. And I got up and started working on things that I needed for the stream. And then speaking of the stream, what was odd today, our internet has been out particularly all day. And so, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. You stayed home today. Pray for your girl. I sure will. Because I know that's not like you to stay home from teaching and stuff. So, yeah. Shatika says, love your do makeup. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm out here looking like somebody's auntie. That's because I really am. Okay. I'm a couple of people's auntie. Love the hair. Thank you. It reminds me of the sister curls we used to do of yesteryear. At least that's what we used to call them when I lived in Texas and when I was doing hair. These were sister curls. I was like, yes, yes. Cool, Mike sis, looking pretty good too. I see you. Okay. Hey, big bro, good to see you. Okay, hair and makeup. Okay. Listen. She cleans up. She cleans up. Shout out to you, Lakeisha. Sorry, Trash Can Waves is next. Shout out to you, Lakeisha. Good to see you. Hey, Trash Can Waves, ready for the brilliant show. So, yes, friends, I do have a brilliant lineup for you. If you're just tuning in, my name is Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien. And even if you're just tuning in as a replay gang, shout out to y'all. Listen, don't feel slighted. Anybody will tell you I answer the replies for the replay gang. So don't feel slighted. Go ahead, leave a comment. I will answer you. So anyway, okay, hair looking nice. You see it, blessed reborn spirit. That's my sister out in Cali. Looking cute, like Walona from Good Times. Oh, that's a compliment because I think Walona was absolutely beautiful. She's still alive, right? Or did we lose her this year? I can't remember. But yeah, one love, XDMC. Cute Melissa, thank you. Okay, so now that y'all are done gassing my head up, just understand we have a full lineup today. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. And you know what? This story, I told you guys yesterday, this is the story that's going to have to keep on giving because it's going to keep giving. Okay. We have yet to even completely unpack everything that's going to be involved in this story. Only thing I will not do is kind of rehash what's already going on. You're going to have to go catch the videos from yesterday, the day before, over the weekend. All right. So, well, what's new, Melissa? Well, listen. All right. Astroworld investigators are now, remember, we had been, you know, considering this rumor. The investigators are now probing whether a bad batch of illegal drugs laced with fentanyl played a role in the deadly Travis Scott concert. So shout out to you, Blessed Reborn Spirit, because that was your take from the jump. Okay. You were like fentanyl from the beginning. And so now the investigators are kind of following the rumors. Numerous concert goers who survived were given naloxone, which I'm sure I think it's one, whatever. I'm not medical, you understand. Which reverses opioid overdoses. So that's what's more important. There's nothing to reverse if there's nothing in the body. Okay. And so when the concert goers were passed out unconscious, they were given that drug, and voila, it reversed the effects. So they're probing. The article states that the police are probing whether illegal drugs were laced and they were part of the Astroworld Festival on Friday. Now, we already reported the fact that the police chief said that there is some credence to the whole random needle in the neck thing from the medic. So there's already some credence to that. So now they're like, okay, it looks like we need to investigate. And that's what they're doing. 8 people ranging from ages 14 to 24 died, and hundreds more were injured after the crowd rushed the stage. See, that's what I'm saying. I said hundreds, and then some of the articles are like, oh, 17 injured. And I'm like, no. So he continued to perform for 30 minutes as people were killed and crowds chanted, "Stop the show, stop the show." As I reported yesterday, lawsuits are ensuing. He's giving refunds. He's paying for funerals. But guess what? That's not going to stop people's heads from turning. Someone will be held responsible for this because it's too much of a catastrophe, for someone not to be held responsible. So they are definitely investigating that. So let me show you this scene, because this is something that I found very interesting. Before I get to your comments, y'all already know I'm going to get in the comments, but this is something that it's a visual of what I have been explaining since the news. Okay, Miss Mouse don't want to work. That's fine. Forget you. Since Saturday. So this is a visual. Let me give you this visual. All right. Here we go. All right, here you go. So you see this map. This is a cute little map of let me take Mr. Travis off. We know who we're talking about. So this is like a staging map, so to speak, of the area that was used. And it gives a little brief timeline of things that were happening. So as you can see, towards the top right, this is where the VIP section was. And we did see where people were storming to enter the VIP section. Just as Alondra was said. Shout out to you, Alondra. And then, so that incident happened at 2 p.m. And as I stated, I have no idea why they didn't foresee the evening being just as disrespectful, so to speak. So anyway, this blue box down here is the main entrance, and right across was the VIP entrance, where it states that hundreds of people were filmed stampeding through the VIP checkpoint. Now, I did show that video. You're going to have to go back about 3 videos to see that. So anyway, if you look at the top right, so you're like, okay, so what happened in the afternoon, in the evening? The hot pink up top is the main stage. And, we were asking about the Astrodome. Well, no, they didn't use that. As you can see, as the concert was ensuing, people were beginning to rush towards the stage as Travis Scott was doing his set, and people were crushed. Essentially, that's what it was. And so I wanted to give you a overview, a visual, really, of what we have been talking about for the past couple of days. So as I stated, hold on. Time will only tell everything that's going to come out of this, So let's see. Yes, sadly, Janet DeBoer. I thought she did last year. I love Janet. Love her. COVID-19. Okay. We're not talking about that right now. Rest in peace. Yes, she did pass. Okay. All right, Gloria, you coming in with the C19, but we thank you though, but that's not what we're talking about. Come through, Tina Turner, Mr. Bless, Mr. Barron is blessed. Do. Okay. I'm just kidding. Yes. So anyway, Patrice says, if it's proven that he didn't stop and egg the crown on, he can possibly be held liable. And if he has any ownership in Astroworld or production of the show, my ex, who's an attorney, said allegedly. Girl, let me scroll. Listen, thank you. Listen. You already know I have Miss Allegedly scrolling. So yes, you're absolutely Patrice. If he, because it's the same thing and it's the same argument that a lot of us have, that if the former President Trump has anything to do with the insurrection, he should be charged, which we have seen, him incite the crowd. So it's the same thing. We're fair and square over here, unfortunately for him, but it is what it is. Hey, family. Hey, that's what I call y'all. Y'all just family, aunties, uncles, all of that. Well, hope you're doing good, Natasha. So the other part about the whole thing is, let me share this with you because we've been talking a lot about Miss Fortnite. Miss Fortnite has decided to part ways, in a sense, with Travis Scott. They stopped the sale of their Fortnite emote. So if you don't know what that is, the kids can kind of emote is. It was hard for me to understand because when my kids were playing it, I was like, what's an emote? So I sounded real old. But basically, it's like an avatar, something that they can use. And yeah, that's the Travis Scott emote that's within the game. And so now they've taken it off. So he's catching all kind of hell at this point. And, because people are kind of like, it's just bad. It's just bad business at this point, bad vibes, so to speak. Maybe not business, but definitely vibes for sure. So, like I said, time is going to tell how this is going to end. We're just going to have to be patient. Like I told you, I will be rolling out the content as it comes in, but it seems at number one that, Fortnite has parted ways, but also that the investigation is definitely going into whether there was fentanyl available or kind of involuntarily, I don't know, at the show. So, speaking of a show, speaking of inciting crowds, we have the January 6th Commission. And I stated earlier, y'all, my internet has been acting crazy all day. So anyway, the January 6th insurrection, say that really quickly, committee subpoenas Trump's press secretary, Kayleigh McEnany, and his aide, Stephen Miller, and 8 other administrative officials. So there's a lot of things that's going on with this whole, thank you, Trash Can Waves. There's a whole lot of things that's going on with the January 6th probe. And so one thing that's going on is that Trump was trying to get his records for around that time, kind of he was trying to use like executive privilege and say, you know what, you can't release the documents. That pretty much will be a timeline, because as you know, they typically are supposed to record everything, document everything from the days of the president's days. That's what I'm trying to say. So he petitioned to the judge and he was like, listen, don't release my records. And the judge was like, that's not going to work here. I'm not, your records have to be released. So in that going on, there also was a probe into his associates. Now, as we know, I started to do a story, but I was like, I'm not doing this with you guys. All his aides, and not all, but now all of a sudden we have all these people that want to come out the woodworks and, oh, he was terrible and he wants to do this and he wants to do that. And everybody like myself is like, okay, but where were you while you had a job? Okay. There's no bravery in talking about it now that he's not in office and now you want more money. I don't want to hear about it. No. So anyway, the judge said, nope, it's blocked. He did the emergency request to stop the January 6th investigations from getting his records. And Ms. Judge said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Donald Trump is suing to stop the National Archives. Didn't work. The judge denied the request and said she'd issue her own decision soon. So the federal judge ended up making the decision, and there you have it. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. So that's that. Before we go on to another section, I'm gonna go light, heavy, that type of thing. Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a fun article. Not fun, but anyway, those of you, let me show y'all this picture because y'all are those of you that are Yee fans, okay? I need to I don't know the show, but it has something to do with chomp or drink. Yee did a nice interview, and I haven't Yee. Ye did an interview, and I didn't catch it. I'm catching snippets of it, but he's spilling tea. It's really jovial, like it's a really lighthearted conversation that he's having with the co-host. But also, he dropped some gems. He slammed some people, dissed his ex-wife. But in the process of all of that, it kind of just gave him the press that he needed, and it also, for me, gave me a glimpse of how intellectual he is, but also just how there he is. And so, like he said in the interview, he's like, "Oh, drink champs, thank you." Jeez, I was like, "Oh man, that was such a good interview." And I'm getting clips, but I want to watch it and then do a review. I will definitely do that. So, but after that interview, Soldier Boy was losing it because he talked about a lot of people and a lot of musicians and stuff. But one thing he didn't do, and one thing that he is calling on, he's calling for Drake to a truce with Drake. Leave a comment down below if you're like really excited about a truce. Kanye is known to start beefs and start things with people, but I like the fact that he is like, he's like, no, let's just drop it. I like Kanye, y'all. Y'all know I like Kanye. He weirds me out in some areas, but for the most part, I think that he means well, is what I'm saying. And so in his latest, thing that he's now going viral for, Kanye has asked Drake to end his feud and join him on stage for an event aimed to help free Larry Hoover. Okay, well, Melissa, who the heck is Larry Hoover? Larry Hoover is someone who is in prison and in 1973 received a life sentence following a murder conviction. Okay, so that's 1973. This past July, a federal judge denied a motion to grant Hoover 70 and a bridge sentence under the First Step Act. So I'm here for, yes, they need to squash it. I absolutely think they should squash it. That's one thing I like about Kanye. I think I'm right. I'm with him when he's right. Okay. And I'm also with him when he's with the foolishness. Listen, the tweets of a couple of last year, I was here for it. But, it's one thing, a lot of people try to discredit him. Oh, he's mental, he's this, he's that, and all of this. But at the end of the day, I see him more trying to bring people together a lot of times. Yes, he's messy. Absolutely, he's messy. But can you blame him in some of these situations? So yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know if you can see. Joanne says, yes, they need to drop it. Absolutely. Absolutely need to squash it. And we saw that, as I reported a couple of weeks ago, with Eminem and Snoop Dogg. Snoop did I was about to say the right hand of fellowship, but that too. He extended the white flag and said, bruh, I was wrong. And I love that. I love the fact that they did that. So let's hit this commercial real quick before we go to the next segment. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. So if you're just tuning in, we're just getting started. I have a full lineup today, and you know what? If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, get comfortable. It's nice over here. It's fun over here. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the host, okay? Shout out to you, Replay Gang, for sure. So, y'all, do you know that as part of the infrastructure bill, Congress has approved alcohol monitors in all new vehicles to stop drunk driving in Biden's new $1.2 trillion infrastructure package? Leave a comment down below. Are you like for that? Are you like mind your business? Are you, oh boy, me, I'm okay with it because I don't drink and drive, so I don't care one way or another. Um like Trash Can Wave says, right now, do it. So tell me how you feel about that. Is it too much? Is it intrusive? Are you like leery? Tell me how you feel about this. I want to cover this infrastructure package, but as you know, with bills and all of that, there's a lot stuffed in those things. And so that's a lot of reading. And not that I don't read, it's just a lot. In other words, I want to do a show informed. So I don't know all that's in it. I just know that Biden was able to get it passed. A lot of Republicans were pissed, and he was able to do what Trump was not able to do. And then now the Republicans are like, oh, the people that helped pass it, they are rhinos, so that's the thing that they call the people that they feel have done them wrong. So anyway, he's bringing people together, I guess, girl, I guess. Government control and monitoring. They're going to your home next. Yeah, talking about. Yeah, we have these new smoke alarms that everybody in the whole world needs to have in their house, at least in the United States. So yes, I can see where that. But here's the thing: when people make that argument, I understand it completely. But they're tracking you anyway. Like they're tracking us. Anytime I can have a conversation, my phone is nowhere around, and then all of a sudden I start seeing ads about shoes or ads about a clock, or I'll go Amazon ads or whatever. It's really, really weird. For the sake of safety, I'm here for it. But maybe we should not put it in every car. Maybe put it, I'm here for the people that have gotten DUIs, maybe two, you know, and now they have to get tracked like that. I'm here for that, but I'm also not I'm not weirded out about a tracking system in the cars. I'm not, because I know they can track us anyway. Anytime, I know in my husband, both of our cars, actually, we can call and be like, hey, we're locked out of our car, and they unlock it. He can unlock the car from home. Like, so I know that it's they're already tracking us. So no big deal. It's a safety thing. I'm here for it. Good. Bless Reborn. Put the rest on it. Now he couldn't pass it without the Rhino 13. His own left not supporting him. Those 13 are bought. Okay. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, there is a divide there. There is a divide there. Medical malpractice is America. Okay. Thank you. I don't drink, no drive, but driving drunk, not cool. Exactly, Shatika. I will sit. Listen, listen. I'm gonna tell you how square I am. First of all, I have a very, very low tolerance for drinks, so I'm the one that's sleep after one cute cocktail if I finish it. Don't mess around and give me two, because I'm stumbling out. But my husband and I are real. I don't drink without my husband unless I'm with a group of friends or family or something like that. So if I have more than my share or whatever, two, one and a half, I'll sit there. If I'm the driver, I'm gonna sit there, and y'all gonna get this sit while it wears off. Okay. So yep, you gonna and I'll be sitting there drinking my water until I feel fine. Um this was the first time I forgot to hit the like button. So thanks for the reminder. You are absolutely welcome, my friends. And if you're like Natasha, don't be Natasha. No, I'm just kidding. Hey girl, it's no problem. You are one of my number one supporters. You're here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. So we're talking about the drinking and driving. Helga says, I was just about to say they already in your home. They're absolutely, especially for us. Like if you have a techie home, a lot of our stuff depends on Wi-Fi. We have the light bulbs, the thermostats, the this. And so, it makes you think, okay, yeah, they're calling it a smart home. My home is smart, all right, but how how smart are we at this point? Okay. Benjamin Franklin, if you're willing to trade your freedom for a little safety, you end up getting neither. I understand that. That's true. I know we're meeting tracked, but they need to track illegal stuff. Exactly. Exactly. That's that part too. While you're just tracking your everyday regular degular smuggler Americans, like leave us alone. Like track the illegal stuff. Figure out what's going on in those tunnels between America and Mexico or whatever. Um Okay. Um, And Natasha is laughing. So Gloria is here just kind of giving random comments. That's fine, Gloria, if that's what you want to do, but that ain't what we're talking about. So anyway, y'all, I will read everything that's in the infrastructure bill. It's got a whole bunch of people up in arms. Some people, like you said, trash can waves. The Dems are, some people are split. The rhinos are split. Like, it's just a mess in Washington, isn't it? It's a hot mess. God bless them. So do I want to do this right now? Let's see. Yeah, because we've done a whole bunch of serious stuff here. Let's go to this. Track pimps and missing people, period. Among other stuff. Hello, Melissa and beautiful chat. Loving your hair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, let's have some fun just for a little bit. Lighten up the news. It's still going to be news, but it's going to be what kind of news? All right. So y'all heard it. It's ridiculous news time, And so, as I stated, I started this segment because even when I'm preparing for my show, I always seem to find the absolute crazy, ridiculous, funny. It doesn't matter. So anyway, the first thing that I found was, and it has to be in Florida. No, it says seven news. So nope, didn't mean to do that. I mean to do this. So y'all bear with me. And as you bear with me, let's learn about this bear who wandered in people's backyard.
We begin with breaking news right now in San Dimas. Police swarming a local neighborhood, warning residents to stay indoors.
Y'all, look at him.
This big bear wanders through the area, going house to house, even taking a lap in a family's backyard swimming pool. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell live for us now in San Dimas with more of that amazing video. Amy.
And Mark, the bear was last seen here in the area of San Dimas Canyon Road and Baseline. It spent quite a bit of time in this neighborhood. Residents were frightened and fascinated.
Yeah.
A bear roaming around in the San Dimas neighborhood causing quite a stir. Air 7 overhead as it calmly walks along walls between homes. The bear enters a backyard and sniffs around a barbecue grill. Residents in the neighborhood warned by police to stay in their homes. The big brown animal taking a dip in the pool at this home.
Look at him.
Brown was on the phone when he looked out the window.
I saw a bear jump in the pool. And I told my buddy, hey, I got to get off the phone. I got to film this. And so the next thing I know, the bear's just sitting on the steps, taking a little bath. Next thing I know, I get a knock on the front door, and the sheriff's department's here, and I want to see what's going on in the backyard. And
the bear moves on, continuing to scale walls.
Child, look at him.
Yards as police and animal control workers tried to steer it toward the mountainsides. At one point, it walked along a wall next to the 210 freeway, raising fears that it might walk onto the busy roadway.
Oh no, bear.
A few people recording video of their close encounters with the large animal as it lumbered through a field.
Saw the bear between the chain link fence. Once the commotion stopped, and a lot of people stopped and we saw it, and it seemed pretty peaceful, but yeah, you never know.
I actually hopped the fence right next to me, and I had to run to the neighbor's yard. That was pretty crazy.
What the heck?
Residents of this neighborhood won't forget.
I was blown away. Like, what a Friday night. I was ready to go to bed, and the next thing I know, it's 8 o'clock, and a bear's in the backyard, and yeah, it was very surprising.
I mean, he chilling.
Again, that bear last spotted here a couple of hours ago. Officials believe it's familiar with this area. Hopefully,
it looks like it.
Back into the mountains.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more
Listen.
ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button.
Listen. If I looked outside and saw a bear in our backyard, in our pool, chilling, walking along the wall, because we have the same kind of walls in the backyard, I'd be like, sir, seriously? Wow. And you know what? I must admit that, well, first of all, let me ask you this. What's common to roam around where you live at? So here we have coyotes. They howl all time. Like, they get to going about 1 o'clock in the morning. and they get to howling, and you that packs people, people have been known to have their small dogs get eaten. So what roams around where you're from? So now in Florida, of course, we know alligators. That is very, very common. So yeah, let me know what roams around. But yeah, what would you do? You look out back and there go a huge bear just walking around. Okay. Hey TJ, how you doing, girl? Um, hello, Sunshine Shishi. Um, well, look at your hair. Wow. I think Trash Can Waves was so special. You do your hair just for him. Lucky guy. No, I'm whole married. I ain't did nothing for him. Melissa Barron, check out my interview tomorrow. I sure will. Are you bald? I'm not actually. I'm not. That would be my husband's job. Um, I'd have been reporting from a car, not in the dark by a chain link fence. Okay. And Tyrone, if I was bald, what's it to you? Yes, I would have been not by no chain link fence. Not listen, we'd be in the van reporting, like in the back of the van for sure. Ain't nobody, and it was dark too. Absolutely crazy. The balance is remarkable. Yes, he was balancing that wall. Hey, sis, stopping by. Yes, I know you guys go live at 4. No problem. Shout out to you guys that stop in and we stop into each other's lives. I completely understand and appreciate the fact that you guys stop by, but I also know that you guys have your own streams. For me, Wednesdays are my catch-up days, and that's when I go through and I watch all y'all stuff and all of that. So shout out to you guys that are taking the time to show me some love and support. Absolutely. Yep. And then I catch up with TJ on Saturdays. So yeah. The bear is having so much fun, isn't he? MK, so we know people in the neighborhood don't cover their garage properly, right? Exactly. Or clean their barbecue grills, because that is why the bear is so attractive. I told you I wanted to be a bear if I was an animal. They run things. See, I can tell you all through the neighborhood, places where you ain't got no business being. Wow, I seen this before live, so I don't know how scary. So I know how scary it can be. See, we should change the name of the show to Bear News Today. Exactly. Okay, so we're talking to each other. Okay, Mosaic says bobcat. Oh, I forgot about bobcats. We do have bobcats here. We have coyotes. Oh, and the javelinas running around. Those are the little wild boar pigs. Those run around as well. So yeah. I'm by Montreal waterfronts. So ducks. See, Natasha, you already know. Listen, and if you don't know, you know now. Melissa would be a hot mess living by all those birds. The bear said, I thought somebody said that there was a pool party going on. Exactly. Northern California, large size deer. Yep. Bodacious. I'm sorry. Jeez, bootylicious. Bodacious lady. Yep. I've lived where there was deer. Northern New York when we lived there. Thank you, Pamela. Raccoons. Yep. Uh, weed smokers. Exactly. Melissa Barron just know what her husband like, right? Period. Let them know for the people in the back that's wondering. Okay, bodacious lady, I'm like a box of chocolate. Mr. B never know what he gonna get, and he loves it. Deers roam my area in Central Maryland. Oh yeah, and that is the most frightening thing when we lived in New York. Like we travel and go places, and after nightfall, and oh Lord, don't let it be snowing. Those things they just stand in the middle of the road. Jeez, oh my goodness. What's common? Nature. Nah, we have coyotes and foxes in Montreal. If you get further north, you can meet up with bears, polar bears, moose, deer, and maybe even wolves. Nice. Taking trolls out, no exceptions. Thank you. Boom. Oh, I got too excited. Let's see. We have a country full of smokers of the herbal medication. Been legal for years now. Yep, we're legal here. I come here because your channel is very interesting. I'm watching your channel because I want to learn how I can one day have a drama-free channel. Bodacious, if you need any help with that, just hook me up. Hit me up. I have a lot about that. Some of my old videos, I've talked about that a little bit, but it's definitely strategic. And number one, your ignore game has to be strong. Trash Can Waves, do your thing. Do your thing. You know what to do. I know it's legal and I hate the smell. I've always hate the smell. I've always hate, and I think this new strand, this new situation we got going on now is a whole new thing, smell. So anyway, this isn't quite as ridiculous, but this this next story is talking about a man who he found a rare lobster. Okay. And recently, because I've seen stories where people have found rare lobsters. Okay. You don't want to open. So we'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one. I told y'all my internet is, I don't like to say I'm struggle streaming because I feel like then I put, okay, that's it. You don't want to open. Fine. We'll go to Leonardo. Okay. This isn't ridiculous. This is just something about it. Something about it. So I don't know, Natasha, what you're talking about. Yes, it does stink. Oh, okay. Yeah. So those two won't open. So we'll go to Mr. Leonardo, the story. He is set to play a role. Let me know if y'all feeling it for him. Where is it? Leonardo is set to play the cult leader, Jim Jones. Are y'all here for it? Can you see it? Now, one thing I know about this young man, or sir, because we're about the same age, if not he's older, he can transform himself. But I really want to see him do this because it's going to be very interesting. It's probably going to be a very hippie, scruffy look. So I want to see if he can do it. But leave a comment down below if you think, oh yeah, perfect. So Leonardo DiCaprio will play cult leader Jim Jones in an upcoming film. He's 46 and he will star in the biopic titled Jim Jones. The new film will explore how Jones orchestrated the Jonestown mass suicide that caused over 900 deaths in the November of 1978. Leave a comment down below if you were actually of a significant age to remember when this happened. I wasn't. I was 5. So Jones founded the People's Temple religious organization in Indianapolis in 1955 and constructed Jonestown in Guyana in 1974. When the U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan and members of his delegation arrived to investigate in 1978, they were killed by Jones and his followers. Of course, this is a story that has, to me, it never gets old. It's a very interesting story to me. I usually watch all the documentaries, and I'm just intrigued on how someone is able to do this. But, you know, as a woman of faith and have explored a lot of religions and stuff like that, I can see it. People really just want to belong. You know what I mean? And so in people's wanting to be involved and to belong, it's very, very easy for individuals to be brainwashed, to be scammed. And so I can definitely see it. And it all really is just finding their place. So Kombucha, I didn't see you sneak in. She's like, hey fam. Yes, I can see it. I can see it too. I can see it because like I said, he transforms himself into these roles. There's very few movies that he's been in where I'm just like, that wasn't a good role for him. I can see it. The drink the Kool-Aid person. Yes. I think he would be very good as an actor. He's a great actor. I think so too. Patrice says, I remember it. That's the phrase. That's where the phrase drink the Kool-Aid comes from. Absolutely. There was over 20 families in my community that gave their houses to Jim Jones, moved to Jonestown, and their minds were gone. You know what? I was listening to XM radio and they were talking to survivors who have now, you know, we're years later. So they're survivors and, you know, they're trying to reinvent themselves even now and still trying to live life after the trauma. And so it was very interesting to hear them coming out of it and, you know, being excommunicated and everything. But what they were saying was how they gave up everything and it was all his, you know, and in the name of the People's Temple. And that just, you know, cult, religious studies, a lot of that stuff is so interesting to me because even as a Christian woman, even as a woman sitting under, you know, several pastors and went to several churches and everything, I was the rebel. You're not going to put that. You can pass the plate 5 times. I really don't care. That was me. So a lot of times they, you know, I just didn't fall for it. I'll say that. I spotted game from a mile away, not even happening. And they knew it. They absolutely knew it. And 9 times out of 10, when I was suspicious about somebody or something or a movement, I was right. Something horrible ended up coming out after that. So yeah, maybe one day we'll do a discussion about, not necessarily church hurt, but just church. Cause yeah, church, let's say maybe church disappointment. I remember when they shipped the bodies to Delaware. Wow, Ruby King. I didn't even think about that. Like, where are these people buried right now? Patrice says brainwashing and conditioning is really especially real, especially in religions. My point exactly. I noticed the conditioning. I noticed the brainwashing. I noticed all of that. And I just didn't fall for it. I was there for Jesus. I was there for faith. All that other stuff y'all had going on. Yeah, the building should have been built by now. So why you keep bothering me? That was me. Yeah. Anyway, this is why right today I don't do organized religion anymore. Yep. It's all about my faith, It's so surreal that similarities between Jim Jones community and George Floyd riots. If you don't have a strong backbone, you fall for anything. Okay, you got to bring the similarities. Leave a comment. Tell us what you're talking about. But the similarities are true. So yeah, so you guys agree with me where I could definitely see DiCaprio owning this part. He's gonna grow his hair out. He's gonna get the beard going. Because think about it, Catch Me If You Can. Like, I thought he was a pilot. Like, all of that. So yeah, I agree. Uncle Stu says, we still under cult type leadership today. I saw it many times. As a theologian, they taught us cult type leadership so we don't act like them. Yeah, no. So we're greeting each other. So yeah, I agree 100%. He will own it. Now, the article that I wanted to share. So we did the bear. Oh, the lobster. Y'all want to see this rare lobster? Y'all gonna get this rare lobster. Rare lobster. So remember, hit the like button as we are going through. So anyway, this man found a rare lobster. Now, I love lobster. I prefer crab more, but a Maine lobsterman made a 1 in a million discovery when he found and caught a lobster with an extremely rare cotton candy color scheme. Let's listen. If my internet decides to let us listen, you're not gonna do it. You're just gonna think. Okay, we'll wait. No, okay. Chama's internet is really okay. You just want to think about it. Okay, fine. You goober. Anyway, we're done. I don't go with you no more. Nope. Done. Nope. Anyway, while she's thinking, Get Maine Lobster, a Portland-based. Oh, now it wants to. Let's see. Is he gonna do it now? There we go.
Get Maine Lobster. Super duper excited to show you what is called
It looks like a blue crab.
Cotton candy lobster. It is so rare. There's only 1 in 100 million caught. We caught this right here in Portland.
Nice.
Pasco Bay. Just look how beautiful that lobster is.
I wonder if he's gonna eat it
tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Happy Fallback Day.
Okay.
We're going to contact some of our friends and see where we might be able to deliver this lobster.
Okay.
We're not going to sell it.
Okay.
We're not going to cook it. This is a beautiful lobster, and we want to preserve it.
So take him up to the Seattle Zoo or something. To the little. Oh, look at his face. He look mean. All right, friends. So what would you do? Leave a comment down below. Are you eating it? Are you selling it to a museum? Or are you donating it to a museum? It sounds like he's going to put it somewhere where it can be, I don't know, admired or whatever. But he definitely said he wasn't going to eat it. So this is called a rare cotton candy lobster. To me, it looks like blue crabs before they are eaten. So I don't know how rare it is. Next thing you know, they'll tell us, oh, that's just how lobsters look before they're cooked. I don't know. Natasha said, but did he eat it though? I don't think so. I would love to participate in that church discussion, but we need to talk offline as well. Absolutely. I'll let you know, because it sounds like Uncle Stu here for it as well. But did he eat it though? I have zero filter with that, so I don't know how well that discussion will go. Because I've been on, yeah, no, I don't know if I can have that discussion without hurting people. So not quite sure if that's something that I would do just yet. Those pop up no police zones. We're going to make our own community and food no police allowed. Try to plant corn on the sidewalk and all assaults went down in them zones. Oh yeah, that was just stupid. Maine lobster tastes so good. It does have a real freshness. People drunk the Democratic Kool-Aid as soon as white Nancy Pelosi put on an African Terry Clock. Child, please. Ain't nobody buy that. That's worth 50 grand. That's not the first lobster. No, it's not. I said that it's not the first one caught like that. It might have been the one first he caught or the first of this season. I don't know. Pretty much. I don't like lobster. I don't like lobster. Tastes like fat. I would give it away. Okay, Bodacious, you give it away. You'd give it away. Okay. I'm selling Miss Krusty the Crab. I'm selling him. Damn, you fine, baby. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. You said it. Is that the result of the environment or what eco environmental? I don't know. That's what's so weird. Why Miss Stream Deck ain't she not letting me do my sounds? Let me see. Wake up, Miss Thing. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all excuse me flirting with. Nobody got to excuse you. I have that conversation on the page. That way you can be safe. No. It's not about safety or because I'd be just as transparent. I don't have a problem with that. It's just I have no filter when it comes to religion and what we've experienced and stuff like that. And so it's just more so because I know my friends and loved ones still go to some of the churches that I would talk about. But no, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with, my family would tell you I have zero filter. And I said what I said. It's okay to put it plainly. I know what Joanne probably wants to talk about. And she and I have similar experiences and plus other experiences. And we would definitely have to talk online because I know that there's some things that we both would not want to share for whatever reason. So me either. I do get it. Flag on a plane. Who put a flag? What are we doing? I understand what you understand. No, I'm talking to Uncle Stu. But yeah, you know exactly what I'm saying, But anyway, we'll let Mr. B flirt because he's not here. He going to get my son a haircut. Let's see. So we talked about the bear. We talked about the lobster. We're still in ridiculous news, okay? Oh Lord, yes. So y'all are like, what are you talking about, Melissa? Let me hit y'all with this real quick. So for me, ridiculous news can be funny, interesting. It's just out of my political and everything else scheme. So for this next one, let me see. Bear. Yeah, this is it's so weird to me, especially those of you that know my relationship with birds. But I was like, okay, shout out to our first responders, okay? Because they have to respond to the very serious and then they have to respond to things like this. What, Melissa? Well, Minnesota police called to break up a bald eagle street fight. Okay. A Minnesota police officer was summoned to break up an unusual street fight when two bald eagles were found stuck together in the middle of the road. Y'all look at them. Look at these fools stuck together. The city of Plymouth said in a Facebook post that Officer Mitch Martinson responded to a neighborhood on a report of two bald eagles stuck together on Plymouth roadway. So they just having it out, look at them. Silly. Let's see.
Earlier this week, Plymouth police broke up a street fight of the most unusual kind.
Two eagles decided to do battle near the intersection of 41st Avenue and Nathan Lane. It went on for a while and drew a small crowd. John Lorison spoke with some people who saw what happened.
I'm on scene. I have two eagles locked together.
On Tuesday, Officer Mitch Martinson was doing traffic enforcement near the high school, ensuring the safety of students. He never thought he'd also be ensuring the safety of eagles.
We do have de-escalation tactics, but I've never applied them to eagles or other animals.
When the call took him to 41st and Nathan Lane, he happened upon an all-out tussle involving talons, beaks, and the occasional screech.
Stop.
I was
They
just trying
got
to
it on
go
recording.
through my head what to do next and who to call.
He reached out to the DNR and the Raptor Center, who later said the birds were fighting over territory. In addition to Officer Martinson's body camera, neighbors took a number of pictures.
It's just crazy. It's hard to believe that happened right here in the street.
Martinson even recalled an Animal Planet episode that said covering a bird's head helps it calm down. But before he could try that tactic, the situation changed. The eagles went from fight to flight.
Eventually, the eagles kind of started going at it again, and next thing you knew, they were just flying away.
This was the first call of this kind for Officer Martinson, and probably the last. He knows it's not very often that wildlife puts on a show for everyone to see.
It's one of the perks of the job is every day is a new day, and every call is different than the last, and you never know what you're going to get yourself into, and this was definitely one that I'll remember for the rest of my life, and probably one of the top ones in my career in Plymouth.
Nice. So that was cute. I thought that was really, it was funny actually, because I mean, you hear, oh, you know, come help me get my cat out the tree or whatever. But we have two bald eagles. First of all, I've seen quite a few bald eagles in my life, especially, you know, when we lived in New York, we saw them. And what I was going to say, especially because we camp a lot. So, when we were camping, we would look up and see eagles all over the place and all types of wildlife. So it's very rare, though, to just see them wandering in the neighborhoods. I've never seen them in the house, but let alone fighting in the middle of the street. Okay. So Bodacious Lady said, this is funny. Eagles are extinct almost. Patrice says, I hope they let them go. They did. She said, I hope they let them go after their hood fight because they was fighting, weren't they? I guess that's a sign. America is tripping, and so is the national symbol. Child, listen, that was so symbolic. It's not even funny. Yeah. That video taking is hilarious. Yes, he took the video and everything. You know, listen, B, you already know. I'm in the house. Y'all can fight. Y'all can talk about it. Between the bear and the eagles, I'm not even looking at the eagles up close in the middle of my driveway from my driveway. Now, my kids, especially Eliza Thornberry, she'll have her butt out there trying to touch it. Oh, I hope they don't kill it. Absolutely. Yeah. But me, I'll be in the house for sure. Those American Eagles fighting over whether you should say pop or soda. Whether you should say pop or soda. They're like, pop, soda, pop. It's soda. Eagles gang fighting in the hood. Exactly. Listen, I told y'all it was ridiculous. I got one more ridiculous story before we go on to some other stuff, I think. The eagles are really large. Yes, Bodacious. Eagles are very large. Their wingspans are really large. And they are, when you see them, it's like, that's an eagle. Like, there's no question. Oh, I wonder if that's an eagle. No. That was very interesting. So, speaking of interesting and noticing what you see when you see it, you guys have extra money. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to play the lottery? Well, this woman did. This woman decided to buy 40 tickets for one lottery drawing, and she won $108,000. So my question is, was it worth it? Do you think that she got what she put in? Leave a comment down below as I read this article and you tell me. Hopefully they tell us how much she put in. But $108,000. So a Virginia woman who bought 40 identical tickets for the same lottery drawing ended up winning 40 times for a grand total of $108,000. See, I wanted her to win more. Faye Hurst of Norfolk. No, I hate saying Norfolk because those that are from there, it's like, no, it's Norfolk. Forget it. The Nor word took Virginia, told the Virginia lottery officials she chose the pick four drawing 50-50 option, which meant half of her wager went towards matching the numbers in the exact order, and the other half would pay out for the numbers in any order. Okay. The 40 tickets she bought from a 7-Eleven. Okay. And she got the tickets. Each ticket earned a $2,700 prize. Okay. She says it feels unreal. Hurst said she didn't have to spend much time picking her numbers for the drawing. I just play the same numbers every day. They're a special someone's birthday. Well, you know what? It paid off for her. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to be greedy, but I want to be greedy for it. I'm like, hell, 40 tickets. I want 40 million. That's just me. Have you seen Silk Sonic's new video, Bruno? Yes. I caught that video Sunday. I was cleaning up and I put on and I was like, wait, this is new. It's a whole vibe. Yes. Them Eagles are on their own. Do y'all remember the movie The Birds? I'm still scared. Helga, you'd already know. If you've been following my channel for more than 5 days, you know Melissa don't play about birds. No, ma'am. We're offering no financial advice on this channel. We absolutely aren't. Thank you for putting that. Heck yeah, it was worth it. You think so, Patrice? Okay, so how much are those tickets? They're like $1, or is that the $5 one? So she spent, let's say if she spent $1, they were $40. If she spent, it depends on, well, I guess so. I guess. Allegedly. Exactly. She should be happy as hell. I'd be happy, don't get me wrong. But I want the millies. I want the millions. Heck yeah, it was worth it, Patrice said. Melissa, what is wrong with you? You better say it right. I know. Listen, Uncle Stu, I can't. Nor fork. My mouth is just not. It betrays me every time, because the thing is, those of you that are from there, you say it very differently. Okay, so it's almost like New Orleans. Okay, those of us that's not there usually say New Orleans, but I know people, who have said it, so it's New Orleans. What else? I don't know, but yeah, Norfolk. Come on, I can't. I ain't saying it. Y'all ain't gonna be adding me. So yes, allegedly, Sunshine Shishi says, yes, I'm terrified of birds also. Me too, y'all. So she bought her little lottery tickets. I wanted, so you guys all are saying, yep, it was worth it. It was worth it. So we did that. Okay. So for those of you that are interested, let's get to the other stuff. The mundane. The not so important. We could take, well, no, I'm gonna leave allegedly on there because we're about to get into a little bit of entertainment news. I'm not from there either, so I can't say it right either. Yes, there's a lot of places in the United States where I know I just butcher. Okay, so if it's not something as easy as Miami, then yeah. But anyway, so apparently Tasha K and Cardi are headed to court soon, but Cardi B says that she has a family emergency that she may need to hold off the court case. So those of you that are following that, Tasha K's case against Cardi earlier this year was dismissed by the judge. The judge was like, no, you have no merit here. But now it's time for Cardi to kind of have her day in court against Tasha K. Don't know who we're talking about. Don't worry about it. It's just internet pop star news. The other thing, those of you, I want to get y'all opinion about this. Do you think Stevie J has announced that he filed for divorce? It's being reported that Stevie J filed for divorce from Faith Evans. And my question simply is, let me show you who they are. My question simply is, do you think that he'll go back to Jocelyn? Do you think that, I'm trying to find you the picture. Do you think the name Rory, I could see that, Rory. Do you think he's going back to Jocelyn, or he already has somebody on the rise? What do you guys think? Y'all already know listen, I don't like to say struggle streaming, but today my internet is like, I'm clicking stuff and she's like, no, we don't want to. And I'm like, fine. If you don't have to today. I can hold up my own in the show. Okay. Without you. Bodacious says, do not come to California because that's something you'll see a lot. I have 45 minutes away from the Birds. Oh, she lives 45 minutes away from the Birds film set. Let me see. I don't really feel overrun by birds when I go to California. Now, when we lived in Hawaii, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. When we lived in Hawaii, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Terrible. Child, they should have just stayed friends or friends with benefits. Child, please. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Steve, listen, he for the streets. and he gonna be with whoever have him. And so I don't know, him and Faith Evans, that was just weird for me. So we'll see. I know about the birds. Okay, wait. That marriage was a train wreck to begin with, and no, Jocelyn has a pimp. Oh, okay. So you don't think she'll dip out and be like, "Oh, Stevie." Okay, I won't do her accent. Stevie is available, and go over there. Y'all don't think so? Okay. Y'all look now all the tabs that I have open and stuff, they just opening all cute as if that's what I wanted them to do. No, I'm not even doing that. So anyway, I think that's it. You guys let me know, like right here and now, because I do have to cover these trials. There's so much I need to get out my brain as it relates to these two major trials. I can cover them both together. My mom thinks I need to do them separately because we're a very talkative channel. And so once we get on one, I think we'll talk about a lot or whatever. You guys leave a comment down below. Let me know where you want that, because I can do that on Thursday. Because as you guys know, I'm off tomorrow unless there's some breaking news. And then I got to grab my makeup, grab my hair, and grab a cute shirt and come on live. Y'all already know, okay? So anyway, leave a comment. Let me know. I'll put a poll up and see. Do you guys want me to cover it together? Do you want me to dedicate Friday to that? I'm sorry, Thursday to that, and we can do both cases? Or which case do you want to talk about first? Rittenhouse or the killers of Ahmaud Arbery? Let me know. Toxic K, most def lost that case against. She will. She definitely did. So let me know where your interests are as far as those cases. I'm leaning towards Rittenhouse first, I think. But you guys let me know. Or I might just schedule it and then y'all just come along for the ride. But in the meantime, if you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. Y'all, this is Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien. I am, if you watched up into this point, or you're catching a replay, y'all, we're rounding out the show. We're ending. But before you leave, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So that way you can be a part of the family. And then definitely hit the notification bell. And that way you'll know, be among the first to know when I drop a video, when I go live. So yeah, that's what we're doing over here. Just so you know, those of you that aren't unaware of my schedule, I go live Monday and Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays at 4 o'clock Greater Mountain Time. Again, Arizona does not observe daylight saving times. So, the time is going to be a little bit earlier, I think. I'm game for whatever you bring. Okay, Bodacious, we'll see. We'll see what I feel like most aggravating me the most, because both trials are just reckless as far as I'm concerned. And I think next Monday I want to just do straight politics, because we haven't had one of those where we can unpack, because I sure did have a lot of days where we talked about Trump, and it's time that we catch up on some politics together, child. We haven't sat and talked about politics in a minute. We dabble here and there, but we got some stuff to talk about. Okay. What's going on Friday? Well, so I don't have to tell you that we're living a very fast-paced life. Sometimes we barely have enough time to even eat a balanced meal. Well, here's the thing. I created a space for adults to wind down. Essentially, it's a virtual happy hour called Sippin' and Just Saying. That's right, a place where we get to wind down. We laugh, we joke, we clown each other, and we just share just a relaxed time with one another. So kick up your heels, come on in with your favorite drink or beverage, and let's have a laugh together. Oh, and did I mention no serious topics are allowed? See you soon. Hey, so yeah, that's Friday. Fridays are my virtual happy hours. That is a thing. I'm dedicating my Fridays to that time, that space where we will talk about anything and everything, but no serious topics are allowed. And that is my dedicated Fridays for that. So Sunshine, she says, love that. Thank you. I hit the like button, by the way. Thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their life. I don't know why I say their name like that every time, But thank you guys for your continued support. Mosaic, TJ, hey girl, hey. She says, I love it, and I love you too. Y'all see I'm getting sleepy. That's when I love yous come out and I get all sappy and be like, love you. Yeah. Will these topics be panel discussions? They can be. I'll probably like lay the foundation and then open it up for calls. Absolutely no problem. I'm available to talk anytime after 6 at your convenience. Okay, ma'am. For sure. I believe your hairstyle is called a roller set in Chicago. Very pretty. Thank you, Patrice. Yes, that's what years ago. Yeah, roller set for sure. But we used to call them sister curls, I think. I'm game for whatever you bring. So we'll see. So anyway, you guys are all hey, just me. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good time. This channel is amazing. Thank you, bodacious lady. We're still growing, and speaking of growing, not growing. We are a good little less than 75 from our celebration. What celebration, Melissa? 2K, where I will be giving away a cool 100 and a couple of other things that might be interest to you guys. Some of you guys may get a free phone call, a one-on-one with Melissa, just kind of to launch some of the things that I will be launching in the future. So stay tuned. We're inching closer. So that is a blessing. And shout out to all my new subscribers. It is what it is over here. We're family. Okay. So yeah. And like I tell some people, like, we best friends now. We best friends. Never gonna give you. Okay. Anyway, TJ's like, yeah. So anyway, and Joanne is giving love and everything. I really appreciate you guys. And again, just me is dancing. Come on, girl. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole virtual party. The money is one thing, but one-on-one coaching, one-on-one phone call, how to do a commercial. You might get a commercial if you have a channel, whatever. We'll see. Kudos on your subs. Thank you, Natasha. I have been working hard for these past 2 years in these YouTube streets, and it can only go up from here and continue to get better with you guys by my side. Absolutely, for doggone sure. So with that being said, my friends, I'll see you guys on Thursday, unless something jumps off, because y'all already know. Something jump off, I'm going to be right here. So with that being said, we forgot about listen, we forgot about this. Oh, it's not playing. So that's meant to be. That means nope. You don't need to do the segment. Yes, she has. Yep, I have. I used to coach a whole ton of women. Yep. Yes, she has. And coach sports too. Cheer, not sports, cheer. But yes, life coach type thing. Am I official life coach? No, I get my gifts from the Lord. No. But yeah, pretty much. I could be your number one cheerleader, but also your worst nightmare, because I'm gonna push you and push you and push you to greatness. That's just the best way to put it. Great, me too. Oh, bodacious. So you get it. See, that's why. So anyway, I was gonna do all right, y'all. Some of you really like this segment, so I'm going to do it. It didn't play at first. Cool show little says, somebody stop her. No, kids. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I cracked myself up. Oh my gosh. Y'all see why I don't need no drugs. I promise you. This is all sober. Can you imagine? Although drinking makes me absolutely sleepy. So anyway, random questions with Melissa. What should we ask today? We've had some really, really, really interesting questions. So make sure you go back and catch the previous lives to answer those questions. Yesterday's question almost started a war. Okay. It was that serious, because yesterday's question was toilet paper up, over or under. And of course, we already know under is superior to all of it. Okay. Everybody knows under is superior. You have a mental illness or something. I'm not going to, okay, not mental illness, but you have a problem if you put your tissue over. I'm just saying. Natasha, why are you doing the eyes? Why are you doing the eyes, girl? So, Let's see. Let's get some questions. I forgot all about that segment. I was fussing at my internet. Patrice say, no, over. Come on, Patrice. Here we go. Here we go with the foolishness. Here she go. No, you need you need to go on a spiritual journey if you do over. Like you need a cleanse if you have to do over. Under all day. It's just, over looks like it's hiding something behind that little panel. Like what's under there that you have to go under? Over. Under is like, here I am. I'm ready for the world. There's nothing to hide, and under is just doing it. The toilet paper dilemma is always funny to me. I do both. No, and I'm such a stickler where if I'm like rushing cleaning the bathroom or whatever, and I switch out the roll or whatever, if I happen to put it over, I'm like, nope, immediately I change it back. Sock, shoe, or sock, shoe. Okay, wait. Sock, then shoe, or sock. Oh, that's a good question. Okay. Thank you. My brother has saved the day. Because I sure was looking for the question. So this is a good one. Okay, he understood the assignment. Okay, we're gonna answer this and then we head out. But yeah, like you need a whole sabbatical if you do under. Don't do us, Patrice. So here's the question. It is standard. It is under. Check out your daily hotel. Oh, Bodacious got you. Bodacious got y'all. She said it is standard. It is under. Check out your next hotel stay. And you're absolutely right. So here's the date. Here's the random question from Melissa via her brother. You have to put on socks and shoes. Is it sock, shoe, or sock, shoe? It's definitely sock, shoe. Wait. I think I'm sock, shoe. Because really only like living here, I'm sandal 3.0. I'm sandal flip-flop queen, even though I love and own a lot of sneakers. And I wear sneakers so rarely that when I wear them, my family is like, when you bought those? And I'm like, don't do me. Don't do me. These are new. So my sneakers always say very, very clean, very, very new because I don't wear them that often. But let me see. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I'm sock, shoe. I'm sock, shoe. I'm definitely sock, shoe. I'm not sock, shoe. Sock. No, I'm sock, shoe. Oh my gosh, I'm sock, shoe. Like you need a whole sabbatical. Patrice, go on, girl. Sock, then shoe, 1 foot at a time. Me too, Natasha. I just did it. I did it. Yep, I'm sock, shoe. Patrice says sock, shoe for me. Sock, shoe. Joanne, you guys are all sock, shoes except Natasha. Sock, shoe. Sock, shoe. Okay. Sock, shoe. See, now we sound like we speaking in tongues. Sock, shoe. Sock, shoe. Sock, shoe is winning. Most definitely sock, shoe. No, you guys listen. Natasha feels me. She's probably very much we're very organized in thought. You guys are very unorganized in thought. We like to complete tasks. So the foot without the shoe, the other foot is sliding with the sock on. Like it's just like, well, I'm here with a sock on for no reason. No, you put a sock on the foot and then you put the shoe on. That's what we do, friends. I'm going to give you a demonstration. Socks, another sock, shoe. I'm barefooted in dress shoes, Colombian style. Come on now. My shoes are the last thing to go on because they're downstairs at the door. I can't do that. I got too many. Well, you for work and stuff like that. Sock, shoe. Do one job at a time. No, one job is 1 foot, brother. You do 1 foot at a time because you leave this foot naked while you do this foot. And so you do sock, then you get the shoe and put the sock. Now that foot is done. Then you do others. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Next, you guys are going to tell me you're not glove. You're like arm, glove, arm. Anyway, I like Melissa's reasoning on this one. Exactly, Natasha. It's completely, you're completing the foot. Sock foot, has to wait in line. He's there. He's all rubbing against the floor. So now that sock's going to get, wrinkly or whatever, because the floors, hopefully your floors aren't dirty, but that's just weird. No, sock, then shoe. Sock, then shoe. Absolutely. We're very coordinated people, Melissa. Exactly. We are, Patrice. Thank you for recognizing that. So you got a pair of socks in your hand and you're going to waste time putting on one sock, then grabbing a shoe, putting on the other shoe, and then grabbing the other shoe. Can't put on, no, that is the visual. Okay. So if I'm sitting on, let's say I'm in my Chase lounge or I'm in this chair because my shoes are right there and I have my socks. Okay. So y'all are the type that will put on the socks and go hunt for the shoes. That's what you sound like. Freaking lunatics. So you don't even have your shoes next to you. Not okay. I've seen all that I needed to see. Let me tell you, if I'm sitting here, my socks and my shoes are right here. I've seen some family members walk around to go gather their shoes with their socks on. Now, those are serial killers. Okay. That is weird. Because now you have your socks and you have your shoes and you have right foot sock, right foot shoe. Now, I may not tie I tie at the same time. I tie after both shoes are on, now that I think about it. And then I go shoe, and then I go tie and tie. Okay, whatever. You guys walk around with socks. That's what you do. You walk around the house with socks looking for your shoes. Sock, shoe, because my shoes are at the door. No shoes in the house. Bodacious, I'm about to start that back up. That was a really, really big thing when we lived in Hawaii. Shoes had to be off in the house because we have ceramic all over the freaking floor. So I'm like mopping twice a day. Or, okay, I'm lying, not twice a day, but at least a lot. Coach has the no. Patrice is like, no. Great comment, Trash Can Waves. You know what? Whatever. That part. Whatever. Everyone's laughing. I put on socks and shoes. They're always at the door. Always. Place shoes at the door the night before. Bodacious, you're smart. Hello, Melissa. Hey, over the top. No, we already know where our shoes are and our feet are warm, so we just go get them. See, I knew y'all would. See, I knew it. Deranged. You have to go get the shoes. No. As that one voiceover on Instagram says, immediately no. Immediately no. I've seen all that I needed to see. You guys are crazy. It's really socks, slippers, go get your shoes. What? Socks, slippers, go get your shoes? Son, I birthed you. That just don't sound right. That's not what I taught you. Okay. Oh, it's on and popping. We already have both shoes, sock, then shoe. Oh, she changed it. She said we already have both shoes. Okay, so Patrice, if you have to go get your shoes, your sock, go walk to shoes. Me, I gather everything. Definitely. And there aren't any shoes at the door. Alan's getting some love. I walk around with socks all the time, but my shoes stay at the door. Oh, no. And that's something about me, y'all. I'm not a sock person. I am in sandals, flip-flops, probably 99% of the time of the year. Because I do go to the gym in my sneakers. But then after that, literally, I take flip-flops to the gym to switch. And then I put my shoes on at the gym. Absolutely. Yes, nephew, tell her something. No, I have a mud room foyer for jackets and shoes with a bench to sit on. And I place my unfolded socks there. 1 foot at a time, especially for runs, because you got to talk to your feet. You be like, girl, now we about to get this run. We about to hit this gym. Do not play with me. Let's get this sock. And then let's get this shoe and then behave. And then I get this sock, get the shoe. And then I'm tying shoes. But the truth of the matter is I hate sneakers. Like I hate them, but I love them. It's weird. I love to hate them. Yes, definitely in my house, shoes off at the door. Slippers and socks. Slippers and socks. This is a real problem. It is. Okay. I don't even know what he's talking about. It's an embarrassment that he said that. No, Melissa, I already have both socks and both shoes. I can't. We're literally having this long discussion. I wear socks all the time. Not me. I can't stand them. I gather mine also, but I put my socks on first, then my shoes. Exactly. I can't. You guys are weird. Alan, we need to talk. Natasha, that's my child. I will at you his number, and you can have your way in the sense of talking some sense into that young man, because something is terribly wrong. And I'm trying to think, when does he wear the socks and slippers? But whatever. I mean, just whatever, y'all. That was so fun. That was so fun. You guys are so fun. I appreciate that. Let me see. I lost my screen. Where's she at? Oh, there you go. Leave my nephew alone. I'm with him. No, you and your nephew are a bit cuckoo. No bare feet. We already know how you feel. My husband is like, put some socks on. I'm a Florida girl. Listen, I got socks and slippers on right now. You have a problem, even though I keep this house pretty cold. I'm a house shoe guy. I'm a flip-flop in the house or a slipper in the house, but that's not what we're talking about. You gather everything. So you walk around the house butt naked and getting your clothes together. I got too many windows. I'd get arrested. Well, first of all, no. My shoes are the only thing that we're talking about as far as gathering. No, like everything's right in the room or whatever. Now you're being dramatic. Now you're acting like I got to go downstairs or whatever. No, I gather. In other words, I gather my socks if I'm going to wear them, or my sneakers. Thank you, Natasha. Much prayers are appreciated. I got crazy. Nope, bare feet. Okay, so that's it. We're laughing. You guys are fun. See, I knew it. You guys are fun. That was really good. Let me say thank you, Coach Hicks, for providing that question, that random question of the day, which led to at least 10 minutes of a debate where we now know you ought to put on your socks in the order of sock, shoe, sock, shoe. Thank you so much for providing such great questions so that everybody is now enlightened and they will do it the right way. Okay. Along with those that now know that it is the universal sign for a healthy life to put your toilet tissue under. Absolutely. We're not doing this. Okay. So he says, so the real question is, are you a hunter or gatherer? Nope, I gotta go. How about I'm wearing socks and slippers now, and if I forget a pair of shoes, I keep some in the car along with deodorant and perfume. Absolutely. Now my car I'm set with everything that I need. So agree. We have to answer that tomorrow. We'll do that. Well, no, I can't do it tomorrow. I'm still team leave it on the counter. Alan, no, you're not. Anyway, thank y'all. It's been fun as usual, but I'm off to do the mommy thing, try to find Alan and brainwash him into correctness of what things really should be. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be back. Today was so fun. I'm like, oh, I should come on tomorrow, but no, I like my Wednesdays. Okay. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Stay tuned. I will be adding the timestamps right now. In the meantime, be kind to one another, and just for no apparent reason at all. And with that being said, peace.